Alright folks, AZDOME sent me this LINGDU LD02 Lite dash cam. It's a dual camera dash cam. You can get it on Amazon for around $149. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to unbox what's in it. I'm going to install it on my car, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you a bunch of the different features of the dash cam, show you the different buttonology, show you the app. There's an app that you need to download if you want to view videos. So let me tell you what you get when you purchase this LINGDU LD02 Lite dash camera, alright? It has, like I said, dual cameras. There's one in the front, one in the rear. The one in the front is 4K, and it has a 150-degree field of view, so out in front of it. The one in the rear is 1080p, and I'm not sure. I looked all over for the field of view for that one, but I didn't find it, so I'm guessing it's around usually they're a little bit lower than the ones in the front, so I'll say 130 to 140. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments, because I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. And I want to let you know that that front-facing dash camera, it has a 3-inch display, which is a pretty nice, large display for a dash cam. All right. And what does this do for you anyway? What does a dash cam do for you and me? I've had one for years. What it does for me is it provides peace of mind that I'll have something recorded if I need it to defend myself if there's an accident. But also, I've caught some pretty cool things on my dash camera. In the morning driving to work, I've got video of deer crossing the road in front of me. I've also caught an accident that someone else had in front of me, like a motorcycle ran into a car, and we had that on videotape. If someone else wanted that for from us. Now let me get back to this dash camera. What it also does is it has loop recording. So once it fills up its micro SD card, the hard drive, it loops over the old recordings. What you could do is set it from either 1 or 3 or 5 minutes. I normally do 3-minute recordings. Usually there's not need for any more than that, but you can set it to whatever you want. It has a built-in GPS. The car can record your rate of speed, and it also has tracking software in the app. So it comes with 5G Wi-Fi for faster downloads of video. It has G-sensor, so if you put on the brakes real hard, it will move that recording into a folder and lock the folder so it doesn't get recorded over during that loop recording. It has 24-hour parking mode, and if you put it in the 24-hour parking mode, if someone taps your car, bumps into it, hits it, it will save off 60 seconds of video when it detects that hit. Okay? You do need the hardware kit for that, and I'll put a picture of the hardware kit up here. It has night vision, which is called wide dynamic range. It's a technology that improves the camera's image quality in different variations of light. It has smart voice control. The in-car dash camera supports up to 10 voice commands, like you can say take a picture, you can say lock the video, you can say turn on the recording, you can say turn off the recording. So this is like a hands-free mode for your safety. It also withstands temperatures from -4 degrees up to 158 degrees. It comes with a 64GB micro SD card, which is pretty cool. That'll record up to around 4 hours of recording before it loops over itself. It will accept up to 128 gigabytes, which will give you around 8 hours of record time. All right. It has a warranty for 12 months, a 30-day full warranty, and there's customer support at service@lingdu.us. All right. What I'm going to do now is open the box and show you what comes inside the box before I run upstairs and install this thing. Show you what it looks like installed and show you that knobology I was talking about. All right. Let's go. All right. Voila. Here you go. This is everything that came in the box. Let me show you. The main unit here, this is the front-facing camera part. That's 4K. On the back, like I said, the 3-inch video screen. And Right here is where the micro SD card goes, and when it shows up it'll have that micro SD card in there. Let's see, let me show it to you. Okay, here's what it looks like. 64 gigabytes. I'll show you more about that later. Next is the window mount. Pretty small for a window mount, which is pretty cool actually. It has some adhesive tape on the back. Now a lot of people, they'll just go ahead and peel this off and stick this to the window, but I don't like to do that. Other people, like myself, will use this electrostatic tape that comes with the car. They have large and they have small, so this is for your main unit for this guy, and the smaller electrostatic tape, we get 2 of each, come for this, which I'll show you real quick, is the rear camera right here. And it comes with 20 feet of cabling, all right, for video, audio, and power. Here's an extra piece for the mount, like this. If you're constantly, unclipping this to take the unit off your window and clipping it, over time it may get to the point where you break one of these pieces in here, so they give you an extra mount. So, yeah, pretty cool. All right, and for the main unit, to power it, you have this cable here. This is a 12-foot cable. This USB to USB-C, and USB-C plugs into the main unit, and this USB plugs into this 12-volt auxiliary plug, which plugs into your cigarette lighter. You also have this little tool here that helps you push the cable. It's like a cable tool, helps push the cable up into the overhead. And you have 5 clips that come with it for cable management, so you can clip your cable if you need to. Also, just so you don't forget, it does come with this other 3M sticky tape in case you need it for the rear camera here. So. And last but not least, it comes with the user manual that I'll be using today. All right. Now let's get back to that 64 gigabyte micro SD card. All right. What I'm going to do here is show you a picture of the micro SD card itself. This is the one I pulled from the main unit. And what I wanted to show you is it has XC at the lower left. And XC means extended capacity format, and supports speeds up to 104 megabytes per second. The U3 on the lower right, that means this micro SD card has ultra high speed needed to write 30 megabytes per second to the disk. So the main thing to know here is this micro SD card should be able to record up to 4K resolution. So now you know everything that I have, you know more about the micro SD card. Let's go up there and install this unit in my car, all right? Let's go. All right, I'm in the car. I have the main unit here. I have all the other items ready to install this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to install the unit first, and then I'm going to power it up, and then I'll show you the buttonology once it's powered up, okay? All right, let's go. All right, so here's the electrostatic sticker I'm going to use. Put that up here for now, and I'll go ahead and set the unit up here. All right, again, electrostatic sticker. What you do is take this and peel it back. Once you get it back, what I like to do, because I'm going to be taking these off, is I like to fold an edge in here. I like to fold this edge in and stick it to itself. And then place it up here, just like that. And it'll form onto that window pretty nicely. Next is the camera itself. Go ahead and I'll take the blue plastic off of here, and we'll put it up pretty high. What you want to do, wait 15-20 seconds. All right, as you can see, I've taken the unit off of the mount, and what I'm going to do is, plug it in and start the power. What you do is you plug it into this USB-C over here, and then the other end of the power cable plug into my cigarette lighter, which is right there. Bam. Okay, let's do that. Let's plug this in right here, and I'll plug this into the camera right here. All right, now I have to turn the power to the car on. And you'll see the LINGDU come on. Let me take this off. So now you see, looking at the video, and now that the power's on, let's figure out the knobology, all right? All right, so as far as knobology goes, what you have over here is your micro SD card here, and then you have an up arrow and down arrow. So we're on English, let's go to Dutch, France, go back to English, up, up, okay. And then the OK is over here, the top one. So let's see if we click on OK. All right. Let me show you what some of these other knobs are. All right, so you have the OK button, you have the mode button, which goes from record mode to playback mode. You have the emergency button, which locks that video and doesn't get recorded over. And then you have the on-off button. Okay, and over here you have the micro SD card, you have the up button, down button, like I said before, and then you have the menu button, which takes you to the menu settings. All right, let's set the GMT time zone. I think it's 06, and that's okay. Let's see, it's January, so let's set okay. It's the 27th of January. It's 2024. It is 1:44. Okay. It says format card. Yes, I'll format the card.
Format successful.
There you go. Okay. All right, let's check the menu settings. What you do to do that is select the menu button over here. Boom. All right. Video resolutions at 3840 by 2160, which is 4K. Loop recording is set to 3 minutes, which I like. Night mode. Okay, you hit OK to look at night mode. I want to turn night mode on. Hit OK. Audio recording is on. Video codec format is H.264, which is standard. G sensor is in the middle. Let's select this because I like it low. I don't want it to lock a bunch of videos that I don't need. So I'm going to set my G sensor to low. Time-lapse parking mode is off because I don't have a hardwire set. These are hardwire set. Hardwire needs for this. Exposure, that's fine. +00. Screensaver off. Ketone, I'm going to turn that off because I don't like these clicks. Speaker volume's low, that's fine. Wi-Fi mode 5 gigahertz. Let me see what happens if I click that. Oh, you can go to 2.4 gigahertz, or you can turn it off all the way. I'm going to leave mine in 5 gigs. Voice switch is on, that's good. Voice command, language English, frequency 60 hertz, that's good. Stamp is on, GPS status, that's cool. Miles per hour is a speed. Let's go. What other speed you can go in? Kilometers, okay. All right. And miles per hour, time zone selected. Daytime settings good, 24-hour format, month, day, year, SD card information if you want that, and then you can format it. And then you can even reset the setup. You can get the manual QR code and the firmware version. So there you go. That's everything in the menu. All right, so here's the page in the manual. And if you have an Android phone, you go to Google Play and you go to this QR code and download the app there. If you have an iPhone, you go to the App Store, use this QR code and download the app there. All right, let's do that because I have an iPhone. All right, here we go. Here's the manual. The phone up here, App Store, click on App Store. There's the LINGDU app. Select Get, double click to install. Started. Shouldn't take long. Open. Allow Bluetooth. It wants to know your location. Allow while using the app. And here you go. What I should be able to do now, hopefully, is go back here. Go in here and find LINGDU here in the networks, hopefully. Here it is, LINGDU LD02 Lite. Password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Join. There we go. Now we're on the network. We're joined. I'll go over to the app, LINGDU app. Check real-time video. Real-time video. Set it up here. See, it's moving around. So the app works. And what you can do is select whether you want to do audio record here. You can check your video resolution. You can switch camera from front to rear. You can select dash cam albums and things like that. All right, as you can see here, I'll put the main unit back. It's plugged in, powered on. It's on the mount. I've tightened the mount. You gotta twist it clockwise to tighten it. It's level, it's the way I want it. It's looking down in front of my car, videotaping what I want to videotape. The next thing I'm gonna do is grab the rear camera and go and install it. All right, let me take this little plastic piece off. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do was take the little plastic piece off of the main unit. So, boom. Don't forget to do that, folks. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is take this piece off. And remember, this is 20 feet, so start to unwind it a little bit. What I'll do here is, first thing I'll do is plug this in. Come on up here with me. We'll plug this in up here. See that plug right there? And all right, so now it's got power to the rear camera. And you can see it's in my lap right there. All right, let's keep going. And start just pushing this in the overhead, all right? All right, you see it's going in the overhead, and what I'll do is I'll keep going back and I'll meet you guys in the back of the Jeep. All right, as you can see, there's, 20 feet is plenty. This is a Wagoneer, so you got plenty of cabling to get this to the back of your vehicle. This is all along the top here. What I'm gonna do is just fold this up, since I'll be taking this down once I'm done with the video. I'm gonna fold this up and clip it to this clip right here, but we're gonna install it right here. What I'm gonna do now is put the electrostatic tape up in the center here first, and then I'll attach that rear camera right there. Right. So let's peel this apart. And again, I like to fold this under so I can take it off real easily. Hopefully you can see that. Fold it under there. Now we'll go up, and I'm gonna sit it right here. So it'll go straight here, like that. All right. Now, what I'll do is remove this 3M plastic backing piece off so the sticky is exposed, and then I'll put this right here like this. All right. All right, taking the sticky off. Get off of there, okay? There you go. Now, what I'm gonna do is bring you up with me. And let's see, can you see that all right? Like, I think so. And I'm gonna stick it right here. And, you know, count to 15 or so. And what this is gonna have to do is face out that way and down. So let's turn it this way and down a little bit and see what that looks like in the camera up front. Okay, so I've folded this up, put it right here. I know people have asked me in the comments, hey, can you fold this back? And you can definitely fold it back on itself and push it back in here if you don't want this mess on the back of your window. Please go ahead and do it. But all right, so we have it installed back here. I think it's pointed in the right direction. We'll see when I turn on the unit again and power it up. There we go. All right, so if you arrow up, you go to the rear view mode only. Here's a double mode. Arrow, that takes the rear view mode away. So arrow up to rear view, and that's doesn't look bad. Let me tilt it down a little bit. All right, I tilted it down, so go. All right, looks like the front camera's in a good position, the rear camera's in a good position. Now I'm gonna go for a ride and get some video for you guys, all right? I'll do some front video, some rear video, and then I'll do some night video, all right? Let's go.
Make her the man. I am the greatest, the great I am. The lion in Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know, but I will guide you home. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know, getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know, but I will guide you home.
Alright, so that's my review of the LINGDU LD02 Lite dash camera. I unboxed it, I installed it, I showed you how the video looks. To be honest with you, the 4K front camera was good. The rear camera at 1080p was actually excellent. You can see the license plates in both videos. That's what a lot of people really care about. I've done a lot of different reviews of other dash cameras, and this dash camera is actually pretty good. It's still $149 on Amazon. That's a good deal, I think. If you like the video, please go ahead and click like. And if you like other videos, you can check those out, like the ones I was telling you. I've done a lot of I've done a lot of reviews of dash cameras. You can check those out. And you can subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep doing these. I have some other products on the way, and I'll review those. All right. Appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great day. All right. Goodbye.